In 2003, Juan Manuel Marquez was a man on a mission. A skilled counterpuncher, Marquez had long been considered a great talent, though he had yet to prove it. None of the big names in the featherweight division wanted to fight him, and he found himself left out of the many rivalries that formed during that time. So Juan Manuel Marquez kept fighting those who would step in the ring with him, and by 2003, he had lifted the IBF title by battering the veteran Manuel Medina into a 7th-round TKO. He then added the WBA Featherweight Championship to his collection after he defeated Derek Gainer by technical decision again in the 7th round. The door was now open for him to face his two contemporaries, the great Erik Morales and the featherweight champion of the world Marco Antonio Barrera. The big fight would come, but it would be against a guy no one really expected. See, in November 2003, the great Marco Antonio Barrera took on Manny Pacquiao, a 25-year-old Filipino whirlwind known only to hardcore boxing fans. Possessing a lightning-quick fist loaded with dynamite, Pacquiao went on to completely overwhelm the Mexican star on the way to an 11th-round TKO. The boxing world was shook by the arrival of Pacquiao, and thankfully for the fans, the best available fight was made quickly, and a bout with Juan Manuel Marquez was signed on for May 2004. Believing himself to be the more experienced fighter, Juan Manuel Marquez started out the fight confidently. He tagged Pacquiao a number of times, and for a brief period, it seemed like Marquez would have an easy night. Then Pacquiao launched a 1-2 combination and sent his opponent to the canvas. Surprised, Marquez rose to his feet and traded with Pacquiao, only to suffer another knockdown. Smelling the blood, Pacquiao pounced on Marquez. A 3-punch combination sent the Mexican down for the 3rd time, and it appeared like the end was near. Marquez got up but continued to trade with Pacquiao. As he went back to his corner, Marquez's nose was a bloody mess and Pacquiao was up 10-6 on the scorecards. Pacquiao started the 2nd round by landing another quick straight left, but Marquez countered with a right uppercut. Still, Pacquiao remained too quick for Marquez to time and landed 3 straight lefts on his opponent's damaged nose. Marquez, however, remained undaunted and had no issues with trading against his faster opponent. By the 3rd round, Marquez found his rhythm and managed to keep Pacquiao turning. Feeling the need to slow down his erratic opponent, Marquez began to go to the body. Pacquiao was still landing his left, but Marquez was now landing his own power punch. A furious exchange closed out the 3rd round, but it was clear that Marquez had recuperated from his disastrous 1st round. The 4th round, Pacquiao remained the aggressor, but Marquez found his rhythm and kept Pacquiao at bay. By the 5th round, Marquez was able to subdue Pacquiao's attack and began to control the fight's rhythm. In the middle of the round, Marquez snapped Pacquiao's head back with the right hand. Pacquiao came back with a pair of left hands, but Marquez insisted on maintaining the momentum he had created in the past 3 rounds. In the 6th round, Marquez had his best round as he landed a booming right hand and appeared to dominate the fight. Knowing that his charge couldn't fight backing up, Freddie Roach urged Pacquiao to only fight going forward. Meanwhile, Marquez, having suffered a devastating 1st round, knew that he could not afford to lose any of the remaining rounds. The 8th round started off slow, with both men on their toes. They traded body shots until Marquez landed a right hand late in the round. Pacquiao came back with a left hand of his own. The action picked back up in the 9th round when both fighters caught their second wind and knew that the fight was too close to call. The last 3 rounds saw furious action from both fighters that capped off one of the best fights of 2004. Was Marquez's exceptional comeback enough to win him the fight, or had Pacquiao done enough to build off of his sensational first-round blitz? Ultimately, the judges ended up scoring the bout a draw. Few fans complained seeing how competitive the fight had been. However, the event was not without controversy, as Judge Bert Clements scored the first round 10-7 for Pacquiao, as opposed to 10-6. Had he done so, Pacquiao would have won by split decision. Still, the Nevada State Athletic Commission refused to overrule the original decision. It did not matter, for 4 years later, the two men would do it again.